A lot of people ask the question, what is the meaning of life? Last week my son asked me, Dad, what do you see before you're born? I said, like when you're inside your mommy? He said, no, before all the pieces come together. I said, I think we need to understand what the word seeing actually means. What is seeing without eyes or a brain? Sometimes we think our questions make sense until we understand some of the words we are using don't go together in some questions. Some questions are, by definition, nonsense. So what is the meaning of life? What do we mean by the word life? Most definitions of life define it as systems that continuously grow, converting simple structures into more complex ones. These systems have feedback loops that increase the system's complexity to adapt to the surrounding environment so it can continue to grow. And when I say environment, I'm not just talking about the climate. I'm talking about the things in the universe that surround us, that affect us every day. Understanding what life does at a fundamental level is important to understand its meaning, its purpose. It's easy to create an external story to try to explain the purpose in life. We can make it as many stories as we want. But if we are really interested in predicting our future perceptions, we have to understand what life, which includes our brains, actually does outside of our favorite stories about an unknown future. So life does two key things. One, it converts simple structures into more complex ones. And two, it adapts to changes through feedback loops. These two actions are actually highly intertwined. Without the ability to convert simple structures into more complex ones, life would not be able to adapt and self-correct. And without the ability to continually adapt, simple life would quickly be destroyed by all the variables in our environment around us. So these feedback loops are really important. A form of life with more feedback options, more paths to take in any situation, is more likely to find a way to continue to live and even thrive despite any environment changes. This diversity of options and subsequent diversity in actions is a fundamental aspect of the continuation of life. Diversity is necessary for survival. So what does that mean for us? Our lives, human lives, requires that we maximize our feedback options, maximize the number of paths we have to take in any situation. We need to ensure that in any situation, no matter what the environment throws at us, that we not only have many options, but we have many people taking action on many different options. As a society, those diverse paths come in many forms: in business, in technology, in social interactions guided by cultural norms. If we were to demand homogeneity, sameness, in any aspect of society, society would quickly become stagnant, fail to adapt to changes, and would die. A society of people with ideas and genetics that are too similar will fail to adapt to the changes around them, and that society will cease to exist. This is how life works. To create a thriving society, we must not only accept diversity of many forms, we must demand them. Toleration of diversity is not enough. We must demand diversity. Those who promote a homogeneous society seek to destroy our society. They cannot be fought with passivity. Life must fight and act to survive. Our diversity is necessary for our survival. Hey, thanks for watching. Look out for upcoming episodes where we talk about diversity in coffee beans, the basics of coffee roasting, and how to create your own home coffee roaster. See you later.